Okay, well, because we are going to start a new piece, we are going to open our lightbox. I will put our, yeah, change it to the standard UI, user interface. So to open the lightbox is in this button, or we can press period is the dot, right? And how do you say? I don't know how to name it. La coma. ¿Cómo se dice coma, cacahuate?
Yeah, comma.
Ah, coma. Oh, it's the same name. Cool.
Yep.
Well, we can open the lightbox and we are going to start with the Dynamesh Sphere 32. This one. I will leave some screenshots on the live stream channel if you need it later. Save changes. No. Highland Arrow. Oh, he's already left. School skills. Are you comfortable to sharing your screen?
Yeah, sure. Let me just set it up. There you go.
Cool. Now I can see what you're doing, and if you need some help, feel free to ask me or tell me. Okay, here we have the Dynamesh sphere, and we are going to start with the move brush. Do you already have the shortcuts?
I don't.
Okay, don't worry. I will save them, and I think we can work with it so you can be more comfortable with the lesson. I'm just searching the file. What's around here? Ah, I have it here in my desktop. Okay. Well, here is it. Could you download it? It's just a txt file. Anyway, you can check it with your antivirus. Better to check it out. But it's virus free. But when you have it, you
Yeah.
can tell me.
I have it open now on my other screen.
Okay. Well, to load it here in ZBrush, we are going to go to Preferences, then Hotkeys, and click on Load, please.
Okay. And then I just select that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, probably went to downloads, didn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, great. Now try to select, for example, the move brush with the number 2. That's it. Number 1, you can press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there are your most used brushes. Number 9, I think, is a quick save, so it's
Okay.
from 1 to 8. Okay, cool. We are going to start with the move brush, is the number 2. So we are going to make the brush size bigger and pull it down.
just wait.
Mhm.
How is the brush size improved again?
Okay, to increase the brush size, you can press S.
S, right.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
I'm just open it, the Anatomy for Sculptures book. We are going to look for the leg. Is in page 185. Okay, here is it. Well, we are going to check some of our references. For this lesson, we are going to use this book. It's a really good book to check anatomy. So we are going to do we are not going to do the bones, but we need to understand their structure. So here the bone is almost touching the skin, also in the knee and on the ankles. So these points will be some um, points of references or reference, and then well, let's I'm going to put it here in the live stream channel. And also we need to check all the muscles. So we have this inclination and then this one. And here in this part, there is also a diagonal line and other one here. I like to think it in this way, like a zigzag. The knee over here. So those two images will be our references. Okay. I'm going back to your screen. And for the first pull, the size of the brush needs to be really big, around 700. And on the size, pull it down.
Do you do that? Change adjust the view again, so it's not cutting it off as a box.
Yeah, you're
I forgot how that's done. That's not this stuff.
okay. Don't worry, we can change it.
Zoom actual.
Please go to Document on the top side. Then we are going to click in Double.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope.
Now, ZBrush is going to do some stranger things, so we can. Okay, very important thing. On the side of our interface, we have some buttons. For example, we have this one, zoom in and zoom out, but this one works only for the work area.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
why our our work area is going to be bigger or smaller. So I recommend don't use this button because it's not going
Yeah.
to zoom in the model, just the work area. If you want to zoom in, you can use Alt click, then we release Alt and move the mouse. Okay, Alt click. Ah, are you using a mouse right?
No, left.
Or are you using a pen tablet?
No, mouse. I only use
A
the
mouse.
mouse.
Okay, with a mouse you can press Control and right click,
Uh,
and then you can zoom in and zoom out the model.
right click?
Control right click. Okay. This moment we have that big sphere on the screen. We
Yeah.
can erase it pressing Control N, and
Okay.
then click and drag just one time. Very good. Now please press T. That's it. The letter T is edit mode. These weird things in ZBrush are because ZBrush was originally a 2D program like Photoshop or Paint, but they implement some 3D objects on it, and then they change it entirely to a 3D program. But that's how ZBrush is. Well, very good. So I'm going to work with mouse too to work with G. So just click it on the size and pull it down. There is it. Now let's change our view to the side view. Very good. Remember to press Shift to snap the view and pull it back. Here we have here or his butt, and it is the top part of our leg. In your screen, your model is masked, so press Ctrl and drag in an empty space. For example, you can watch my screen for a moment. Control click and we mask. Control click on an empty space and we clear the mask.
Okay.
Mhm. Cool. Awesome. Very good. You can decrease the size of the brush, so you can pull just some parts of your model and have a better control of it. Excellent. There is the glutes and the first part of the leg. Now we are going to mask in the bottom side. You can watch my screen for a moment. Pressing Ctrl, we are going to paint a mask, something like that. Very cool, right?
Over that.
Now we are going to press Ctrl click in an empty space to invert the mask.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Now we can pull the other part of the leg.
This looks wrong.
Ah, it's okay. Our mesh is going to stretch a lot, so it's going to be like broken, but don't worry, we can fix it. What you can do is to increase your brush size a little bit more and pull it to the sides. Mhm, just like that. Okay, we are going to go to the ankle. And how do you call this part of the leg?
The back of the ankle?
Back of the ankle? Okay.
I I don't remember what it's actually called, but I'll
Mhm,
understand what you mean with that.
In Spanish, it's called chamorro, but it's not the scientific or correctly name. Is just why. It's just how we call it. So,
Parrilla.
la pantorrilla. Ujú. Chamorro es como que más norteño, ¿no? O si lo dicen en todo, también lo dicen así en CDMX.
También lo dicen así.
Ah, y en Culiacán me imagino que es igual, ¿no?
Yep.
Ok, gracias. Well,
The name is calf.
golf. Ah, great, thank you.
Calf, yes.
Okay, our mesh is a little bit broken, so we are going to do a dynamesh. Please go to the geometry tab and then go to dynamesh and click twice on the dynamesh button. This is first geometry.
Oh, there it is.
Mhm.
Oh. And
Dynamesh and click it twice. Ah, a very important thing. If we have a mask active in our model, something like this, when we click Dynamesh twice, we are going to have a note in the top part and it says mask must be clear in order to Dynamesh. So we need to clear it and then Dynamesh it. Very good. Now with shift, we can use the smooth brush. So smooth it a little bit. Maybe, pardon, I'm sorry. Maybe we are going to do the ankle a little bit thinner. And try to get the overall silhouette. Like this. Okay, you are doing great. It's looking already like a leg. Well done. Now we are going to work on the front view because the side view is looking okay, but we need to work on the front view too. So I'm going to decrease the size of my brush and pressing Alt, I'm going to pull a little bit the mesh out. Now we are going to our side view and use the smooth brush to smooth it. It's fun to practice my very out of practice English and Thank you, school skills for giving me the opportunity to practice with you.
So something like that then.
Something like that. And here on the sides of the calf, we need to increase or make it wider. It's like a little bit like a triangle. And you can use smooth to make the surface even, more even. Okay, you can rework it on the side view too. So it has a uniform volume. Okay, very cool. Very well done. Let's give it a fit. Fit is plural or singular?
Feet, just feet. Foot is singular, feet is plural.
Okay, fit is plural and foot is singular. Okay. Just one foot or 2 feet, right? 2 feet. Okay, thank you. I think I name Hannah's feet wrong, but okay. Let's mask it the bottom side. Remember to increase or decrease the size of your brush as you need it.
That might be a bit much.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more. You were right. Okay, cool. Now we are going to invert the mask. Control click on an empty space.
Yeah.
That's it. And also with our move brush, we are going to pull out the foot. Cool. Well done. We need to work on it on the other views. We are going to make the talon. Is that called talon?
The heel.
The heel. Nice, cool.
Yeah.
Heel. El Spanglish. Y when we say words like parquéalo or something like that, we mix English and Spanish. Park the truck, parquea la troca, something like that. But well, whatever. Um, we need to give some volume to the foot, so
Still a bit skinny, but
yeah, we are going to look at it also a little bit in the top view. And we can do a Dynamesh again because our mesh is so stretched. So we can click twice in Dynamesh. But first we need to clear our mask. Here you can use one brush to inflate our mesh. In our shortcuts, we have, I think is the number, I don't know, I changed the shortcuts because I have installed other brushes, but try to go from 1 to 8.
There you go, found it.
Uh-huh.
6.
Cool. And you can use inflate to, or inflate to inflate the mesh a little bit. Our foot is going to look like a little bit strange because we are using symmetry and our foots aren't symmetrical. So let's check out our reference. We are not going to go for the toes, but we can go for the silhouette like a shoe. So we can do the silhouette to our foot. So for that, we need to turn off our symmetry in ZBrush. To do that, we can press X. So I'm going to press X. And how do you know if your symmetry is active or is not active? You just put your brush on the mesh and press X sometimes, and you can see 1 or 2 red dots. If we have 2, the symmetry is active. If we have only 1, the symmetry is not active. So without symmetry, I'm going to work on the foot in our bottom view. So here is it. I'm going to pull out a little bit like this. The foot has his own structure and muscles and tendons or ligaments and other things, but for now we are just going to do something like this. If your smooth brush is so strong that erase all your detail, you can decrease the intensity pressing shift, and then here on the top side you can decrease the C intensity around 25 is okay. So our foot has a little bridge here on the top part. All the bones under the skin. Here is another bone. Here's a bone, the heel, and some bones here, and other one here. So I just mask some peaks in our foot. I will leave it here some minutes as a reference. And I will give you some time to work on it. I think you are working very fast. I'm working fast too because I'm not giving it or giving you some time to work on it. and it's a good practice. So we need to do it. I will pause a little bit and let you work on your foot. If you have any question, you can ask me, but I think you're doing really good. Excellent. Our point of reference or landmark are the ankle. So we are going for the ankle. First, I'm going to make it with symmetry a little bit thinner because my leg was so big. Okay, now it's thinner, and I'm going to pull out the ankle bones using the move tool, pressing Alt and pull it up or pull it out like we did with the knee. In your case, you can smooth a little bit that part too. Yeah, cool. And now the size of your brush. Don't, in this case, look only the inner circle. We have here 3 circles. The inner circle is going to be the one who will pull out our knee, or I'm sorry, our ankle. Mhm. Okay, try to do it a little bit more upper.
Yeah, I just
Mhm.
I have an issue with the ankle and heel that I need to adjust.
Mhm. Are you an artist school skills? Do you draw or something like that?
No, I can draw stick figures.
Damn, so you are doing great. That's why I'm asking, because you are doing some parts that I already didn't do, or I don't do it like this little valley here.
Part of it is just I have trouble visualizing things like the ankle bone
Mm-hmm.
unless I have something else to go off of.
Okay. Yeah, that's a very good comment because we need to check landmarks and you are doing it. Excellent. Okay. Here on the feed, you can check out also this outside silhouette, something like this. Is like a diagonal line. It's not exactly an L. It's going a diagonal shape. You can pull it up a little bit or not up out to the outside. I will draw it in your screen. Okay, just pause a little bit. Here's it. Okay, we are going to go down and then here is the diagonal part.
Okay, so we're
Mhm.
lifting this guy up a bit.
Excellent. Well done. Also, the calf we can go up. So I will draw here the silhouette. The foot is looking really good. Then we need to go up and the calf you're going to increase the volume up here.
So we're lifting that hump then. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a little bit more like this. And our knee will be around here. I need to do it too in my own leg. So an easy way to do it, to lift it up, is masking like this. Then I'm going to invert the mask and I'm going to use double V. Double V is the move tool. So this button will be highlighted. Then I'm going to move it up.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
First the mask, and then invert them. Ah, no, your mask is already on the correct side.
Yeah, I
Then
just put it
mhm,
there.
cool. And then press double V and pull it or lift it up. Right, lift it up. I'm sorry, I'm learning English with you.
Mask everything.
Right. Now just clear the mask and smooth a little bit. Cool. Our ankles aren't parallel or aren't in the same level. The inner ankle bone is a little bit up and the other one is a little bit down. So we are going to move them in that way. So turn off symmetry, pressing X, and move the inner ankle a little bit up or lift it up. Very cool.
And then wait, how am I moving the whole thing up? Sorry.
Uh-huh. To lift it up is just increase the brush size.
Okay.
And then lift it up. Very cool. The next 5 minutes, I will work on the leg. So this next 5 minutes will be your homework in case you can do it in the week. Is not a must if only if you can and you want it. Are you okay with it?
Yeah, no, do it can. I'll just cause I'm gonna redo this entire like ankle down anyway, so
Ah, it's already looking great. It's
it
already
could
looking
be
great.
better. I have goose
Yeah,
issues.
it can be better, but also in my leg can be better. So I'm going to try to work a little bit on it. In this case, I'm going to use the pen tablet to work a little bit faster. And the next 5 minutes will be recorded. And I think I'm going to upload it tomorrow because today will be a very busy day. But tomorrow I will upload it and put it here on the live stream question channel. Okay?
Understood. I will do this.
Right. Thank you. Okay, let's go. I am going to explain a little bit some of my brushes or movements. So here we have I think it's the femur. Let's go back
Femur. Yeah.
to okay. The femur is this one on the upper side, and this one is the tibia. So the tibia is almost touching our skin. A very long time ago, when I was training on the park, I was jumping on the bench yeah, and I hit my tibia right here, and my skin was off, and I could see the bone, but now it's okay. Well, now I'm going to go this. I'm going to use symmetry again, just to fix the overall silhouette. I have my reference in the other screen. So now I'm checking the muscles. This one. So I'm going to I need to answer a call. I'm sorry. I will take a minute. Sorry for that. I'm sorry because I'm going to have a I'm sorry. I'm going to have a delivery, and the delivery guy was calling me. I apologize for that. And okay, without symmetry, I'm going to do the zigzag that we were talking about. Here's it. And here is it again. Something like this. Here, 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 and here again. Okay. I'm going to use trim dynamic to trim this part. Is where the leg connect with the rest of the body, the hips. Okay, I'm just adjusting my workspace. There is it. I'm going to use Dynamesh again. And I think we can go for a 64 resolution. There is it. And with my clay build-up, I'm going to draw the muscles on the surface. So here is it. Knee, tibia, no, tibia or calf. Achilles tendon. I don't know if is that the correct name.
Achilles tendon. Yep, that's my damaged tendon.
I also have that tendon damage. I was running and I just felt and I couldn't walk for like 2 or 3 weeks. But now it's better.
I just wore improper sized boots for work for a long while and developed the tendonitis.
And is parting since
Uh,
today?
Not as much these days, but
Mhm.
I also do the exercises and stuff I'm supposed to.
Okay. Yeah, I still feel it some days more than others. So here I'm trimming. Ah, you maybe see that I'm using this brush, SK Crisp, but you can use this one, Dem Standard, is almost the same one. Okay, I think I will leave it at, at this point, and the next Saturday or the next class we can define it a little bit more.
All right.
So that's it for today. That's all for today. Thank you very much for being here with me and following the lesson.
Have a good rest of your day.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Thank you,
Bye.
Kakaware. Bye bye.